Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to talk about how to remove background noise from your recordings. Now, background noises can be detrimental to the quality of your video, and sometimes it is extremely difficult to avoid background noise. Let's say you are using the microphone in your headphones, and most of the time these microphones are not very good, or sometimes you use the microphone in your webcams and these are also not good, and these microphones automatically produce some noise when recording. And even if we use good quality microphones, sometimes there are various noise sources around. Sometimes the PC is making noise, sometimes the fan in the room is making noise, or sometimes there's just some construction work going on around and the noise becomes unavoidable at that point. So in those cases, after recording your videos, you somehow manually need to remove the noise. So let's say I have just recorded this video file, and there's some noise in it. And now what I want to do is to remove that noise. In order to remove noises from your video, you need to use a software called Audacity. So to download Audacity, first you need to go to this website www.audacityteam.org/download. So first go to this website, and then here you can see that there are download options for various types of operating system, starting from Windows to Mac OS to Linux. So just click Audacity for Windows. Here you have to choose Audacity 2.4.1 installer. So click here and then click on Audacity Windows installer. Once you click on this, you can see that Audacity is being downloaded now. It is around 27 megabyte in size. Wait for it to download. Once download finishes, click on the file and the installation should start. Click yes. Choose your language, hit next, provide license agreement, and choose the directory where you want to install. You can click browse and change the directory. I'm going to keep it as default. I'm going to install it here. See program files / Audacity. Hit next, and this is a warning. So if you are installing Audacity for the first time in your computer, you should not see this warning. I'm saying this because I already had Audacity once in my PC, so this warning is being popped up. So hit yes. You should not see this if you are installing this for the first time. Hit next and click install. And now you can see that Audacity is being installed. So click next and hit finish. And as I checked launch Audacity option, so it is automatically being launched after installation. So if you want to launch it manually, you just go to the start menu and type Audacity and you can open it from here. Now you can see that installing Audacity is very plain and straightforward. But the thing is, the basic version of Audacity comes with very limited amount of features. The biggest drawback is with the basic version of Audacity, you cannot work with video files. It doesn't support most of the video formats. It mostly supports a handful number of audio formats. So let's say this is a video file and I want to work with it. If I drag this video file in Audacity, you can see that a warning has popped up that error importing. This is an advanced audio coding file, and without the optional FFmpeg library, Audacity cannot work with it. So let's hit OK and exit Audacity because at this point I cannot work with the video file. In order to work with video files in Audacity, I'll need two separate libraries and I need to install those libraries. To install those two libraries, the name of the libraries are FFmpeg and lame. I'm not really sure whether it is pronounced lame or we just call it LAME, but honestly it doesn't really matter. So to download those, go to http://lame.voanzo.org. So there are wall of texts here. What you need is to click here, lame version 3.99.3 for windows.exe. So click here and this is being downloaded. It's a very small file. Once downloaded, click yes and install. Finish. So now it is installed, and also you need the other library ffmpeg win 2.2.2.exe. So click here and this is also being downloaded. So once downloaded, install this one too. So again, this is the warning because I had this library installed once previously. So if you are installing it for the first time, you should not see this. Hit yes and install. Okay, the installation is finished. Alright, now that I have both the libraries, LAME and FFmpeg, I should be able to work with video files in Audacity. So let's launch Audacity again. Let's see if this works. So here you go, this is the Audacity panel. And now if I try to drag the video in, wait and see. Yes, it's working. So that's the main idea. First download Audacity, get those two libraries, FFmpeg and LAME, and then you can import videos here. Okay, so this is the audio log of the video. You can see this in the timeline. So you can zoom into this audio log. To zoom, you have to go to view, zoom, and zoom in. In fact, I can zoom in again. So again, go to zoom, zoom in. You can see that there's also zoom out option here, just in case. So this is the zoomed in audio log. Now you can see there are various spikes here. The spikes are mostly in the places where I'm talking. And when I'm not talking, there are these flat lines. Now the problem is, as you can see that, in fact, let's zoom in a bit more. You can see that the flat lines are not quite thin. It is actually quite thick. This is because even when I'm not talking, there's some background noise, and because of those background noise, there's at least some level of audio in these places. So you can see that these flat lines are actually quite thick. And we need to remove noise. If we successfully able to remove noise, the flat lines will become much thinner. So to remove noise, first we have to give Audacity some idea, the nature of the noise, idea on the nature of the noise. So to do that, first select this portion of noise. So I have selected just a portion where it is only noise, nothing else. So just select the portion, go to Effect, and click on Noise Reduction. And now, if you click on Get Noise Profile, let's click on it. And after getting the noise profile, Audacity should have some idea on the nature of the noise. Now what you want to do is to hit Ctrl+A to select the entire audio log. Obviously, you can select the entire audio log with your mouse button by highlighting through the mouse button, but uh, it is easier to just hit Ctrl+A and select the entire audio log. Go to Effect again, click on Noise Reduction again. Now we have already got the noise profile before, just hit OK this time. And now you can see that the noise reduction is being applied, and once applied, you can see that the previously thick lines are much thinner now. That means that we have already reduced the noise to some extent. So we can repeat this process again to remove noise even further. Let's select this portion of noise, go to Effect again, go to Noise Reduction, and let's get the noise profile of this area. Now again select the entire audio log with Ctrl+A, go to Effect, Noise Reduction, and hit OK. Now the next layer of noise reduction is being applied, and once done, you can see that the previously thick lines are almost as thin as possible at this moment. So noise has been reduced. Okay. So now I can save this audio log. To save this, go to File, Export, and export this as MP3. And you have to choose a directory to save. So I can save it here. I guess the original video is in the noisy video folder. So let's save it here. Click OK. By the way, you can also save it as any other format, but I would suggest saving it as MP3. Okay, so now we have the audio file, but this is just the audio file, right? Somehow I need to integrate this with the video. To do that, I'll need a video editing software. There are various video editing software such as Camtasia, Filmora. The thing is, in the video recording tutorial, in the video editing tutorial, I have used an open source software called OpenShot. So that's the software I'm going to use in this video too. So to launch OpenShot, let's go to the Run menu and launch it. Again, if you are comfortable with any other video editing software, you can use that too. There's no problem. And if you have no idea how to download and install OpenShot and you have no idea about the interface, please refer to back to the recording videos, the video editing recordings that I have done. And in those videos, I have discussed how to install OpenShot, the overall interface, and how to work with it, this sort of things. All right. So let's first import the video file. Go to File, um, go to Import File, or you can just drag and drop. There's no problem. Let's just make this smaller and let's drag the video in. Okay, so you can just drag in, or you can go to File. You can select Import Files and select the file from here. You can import in both ways. Okay, now the video has been imported. Remember, this is the noisy video. Now right click on this noisy video, click on Add to Timeline. So you can see various options here. If you have done the video editing tutorials, you should have some idea on this. So select the track as track 5, hit OK, and you can see that the noisy video has been added on the track. Now what I want to do is to separate the noisy audio from this video and just remove the audio, and then import the noise free audio here and then integrate with the video. So that should do the job. To separate the noise, audio from the video, right click, right mouse button, click on the video and click separate audio and select single clip. And now you can see that at the top we have the video file and at the bottom we have the audio file. So again, right mouse button, click on the audio file and select remove clip. And you can see that the audio log is gone. Now if I play the video in this editor player, I shouldn't hear any noise because I have completely removed the video, separated the audio from the video. All right, so let's drag this slider at 0 second and import the audio file now. So this is my audio file. Let's import it here. And again, click on, after importing, click on Add to Timeline. And in track 5, we already have the video file. So I'm going to add the audio file to other tracks. So let's select track 4. Track 4 is empty at this point. So select track 4 here and hit OK. Now you can see that the video file is, the audio log is right below the video file. And if I click play, the video and the audio will run parallelly. And together they will produce a noise-free version of my previous audio. The previous video. So what I have done is I have imported the noisy video, I have removed the noisy audio log from it, and I integrated the noise free audio, and I have combined the video and the audio together. Now to save this change, go to File, go to, okay, let me look for a bit. Go to Export Project, I think, yes, this one. Go to File, go to Export Project and select Export Video. And now you can choose the folder where you want to save. Let's say I'm going to save it in the same folder where the noisy video is. So let's select this folder. So select this one and let's give it a name, noiseless video. And you can see set the video profile here, 720 pixel or 1080 pixel. The higher the pixel count is, the higher the quality of the video is. So let's select HD 1080p 30 fps, 1080, not 1080i, 1080p. Okay, HD 1080p 30 fps. Now if you have no idea what these are or how to change these things, just keep the default one. The default one is HD 720 pixel and that should work fine for you. And keep the quality high and select export video. So now once you select this, you can see that the progress bar, the video is being exported. It should take a while depending on the hardware of your computer, the speed of the hardware. So let's wait for it to finish. All right, we can see that it's almost finished at this point. So click on done. Now if you go to this folder, you can see that the noiseless video file has been created. Now this approach is mostly useful to remove constant background noises such as the noises of your microphone or the noise produced by your PC, as I have discussed at the beginning of the video. Now, in case of situational noise, such as someone's talking at the background or dogs barking at the background, you cannot remove those noise using this approach. So when you record, make sure that the situational noise do not occur. I hope this recording will be helpful for you. Thank you.